about that? A new musical is bringing Bob Dylan back to the Orpheum Theatre. Girl from the North Country just launched its national tour right here in Minneapolis.
The show is set in Duluth, Dylan's hometown, and features some of his legendary tunes. And joining us now are two cast members from the show. We have Sharae Moultire and Manuel. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, because we know that the show, it's set during the winter of 1934 in Duluth. Will you guys talk about your roles in the show and a little bit about the storyline for people who might not know?
Absolutely, I can start. So I play Marianne Lane. She's the adopted daughter of Nick and Elizabeth Lane, who own the guest house that this play takes place in. And I'll shoot it over to Tim.
Oh, I played Joe Scott, and he's just this guy who's been just kind of terrorized by life, and he ends up there spending a few days, and it's interesting how our characters actually end up interacting. But yeah, it's honestly, it's a show that I think is about watching people just live a few days of their life, you know? It's not this drawn out, super elaborate musical in the way that most people would like watch like an Avengers movie or something like that. It's literally just watching some people live a few days of their life. So it's this beauty and the simplicity of it.
Well, plus Bob Dylan's music is kind of, you know, slower paced, you know, introspective, and that you would expect. It's maybe not like this, like in your face kind of musical. Let's talk about this show. We've been hearing about it for such a long time. People might be thinking that the show is about Bob Dylan, but as you said, it's not about Bob Dylan. It's about the 1920s, about the Depression, rather.
Yeah.
1930s Depression in Minnesota, and there's an Irish playwright. What did he put into the storyline that you think that people can resonate with?
I actually think what he added to the show is different than any other show I've ever done. His direction is different than any other show I've ever done. It runs so smoothly. The scene work just goes in and in and in and in. You almost, as a watcher of the show, don't have a minute to really fully process, and that's the way that we want it. We want you to be along with us for the ride and be like, oh, wait, okay, oh, okay. And the music is a nice reprieve and a nice break, but it really runs like a play. And I've never seen a musical quite like that. Most musicals need the music, you know, and the scene can't survive without it. But this show, the music is the cherry on top.
And I think he infuses so much heart and hope in the story as well. It's a bit of an intense story, right? It's taking place in during the Great Depression, which holds a lot of weight. But there's so many moments of hope and togetherness and family that I think really helps to connect with the audience and things like that.
And comedy.
And comedy, yes. There are some moments of fun, for sure.
And the music's obviously a point too. Bob Dylan's music, is it music we know? How is it folded into this story?
Yes, there'll be some songs that you will recognize, but they will sound a little bit different because of the amazing orchestrations of Simon Hale, who has done such an amazing job of really recreating and transforming Bob Dylan's music, still holding true to what it is, but really allowing us as the actors and the vocalists to explore and really express ourselves how we typically do.
Yeah, you mentioned that the tenor of of this musical is a little different than maybe people might be used to. Bob Dylan, we understand that he saw the show on Broadway and he was very moved. What have you heard? You know, your cast members, have you had a chance to meet him?
No, not yet.
Not yet. I can see you want to.
Oh yeah, well, who wouldn't want to meet Bob Dylan? But honestly, just his words alone mean a lot to us. The fact that he has come and he's seen the work and he loved it is everything that we could ever hope for. So.
Well, here in Minnesota, there's a line you said that will probably resonate only here for Minnesotans and nowhere else in the country.
Yes.
What is it?
Oh, yeah. At the beginning of the show, it just talks about the 7-month winters, and we just had our opening night, and that everyone laughed, and we sat there and we talked about it at the opening night party. No one will ever laugh again because no one understands what that's like
really
unless you're from the Midwest, and so it was a pleasant surprise to see that resonate with people here. It's a beautiful place to open, and the show is based here, so it was a wonderful treat.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to start this tour, and it's here. It makes so much sense that it's starting here. Does it mean more, too, that this, again, was where this is all based for you guys, too?
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Just being able to kind of see some of the references in the show actually in real life has been really cool. And just also being able to hear some of the accents and things like that. We've had a lot of fun work with our dialect coach back in New York and really trying to adopt the Minnesotan accent. And it's been really a treasure to get to hear it in person.
All right. Have you seen the mural yet? Have you been by the Bob Dylan mural?
Yes,
Okay.
I got to take a nice group picture and everything in front of it, so it's pretty awesome.
Perfect.
Perfect, yeah. And then, you know, Bob Dylan has a connection to this theater. He bought it many years ago when it was kind of going downhill. And we thank Bob for that. Sharae, is there a moment in the show or a song that you love to sing?
Yes. So I love the medley Hurricane Idiot Wind, which actually is one that we get to sing together. Didn't plan that, but it's such a really cool song, and the orchestrations is great. It's a full ensemble piece. Everyone who's in the show is on the stage. We're all dancing and moving about and interacting with each other. It's probably the most fun that I have on the stage.
Yeah. We've done a production together before, but we never got to sing together. And so when we get to Idiot Wind, it was when I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, our voices do match. Wow, they blend so well. So yeah, and we have to be like stone-faced as well. But inside, I'm like,
it's happening.
yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it very much.